Alright guys, so I'm going to try just a webcam here, see if the webcam's working. The GoPro is giving me issues at later time. So two things I wanted to try here. I noticed my FPS was going up and down a little bit in the last mission I did, and I need some practice and carrier landings. So I'm loading up the mission from the FEA 113 with the carrier thing. We're just try to do a couple carrier landings. I check the frame rate. If everything's good, we're going to go to the other mission and just do it there again. Alright. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set my radar altimeter, and then I'm going to check everything, kind of make sure everything's working. Alright, here we go. So right now my frame rate's pretty good. No issues there. Here we go. I'm put the hook down right away. I'm going to kind of fly the AOA. I might actually need to adjust my seat here. Oh, alright, let's turn. I might need to adjust my seat to make it higher because I'm having a hard time. Maybe I can actually do this. There we go. That's better. Effie feels a lot better with the body. I did change some settings that hopefully will help with the FPS here. Just trying to, I think I have to be at 700 or 600, sorry.
Paddles contact.
Alright, here we go. Try not to lose too much altitude here. I'm going to climb. Well, not climb, not lose. I'm a little low. I want to be a little higher, actually. A little low. Alright, let's get a little altitude here. There's a Casey. I gotta turn off the labels. Yeah, I'm way wide on this one. I'm gonna go ahead and abort.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
I'm not going for it.
Roger ball.
I didn't call the ball. Roger ball. Alright, let's try that again. This
In close.
Yeah. This time I'm not really going to risk it like I did before. I think that was the issue. I was kind of risking it, and I ended up crashing into the back. So don't want to do that. And let's get up to 600 here. I think I'd rather be a little high than a little low, but we shall see. So far, frame rate's pretty good. But this is a very simple mission. My mission's a little more complicated, so if this one works, and you know, I'd like to do like 2 or 3 landings, and if everything's okay, then I will go ahead and try the other mission here. Now, typically with Track IR, I'm able to get, you know, landing okay. I'm not saying I'm the best at it yet, but I can do it without issues. I can trap a lot of
Past the 180, you're so long in the groove, an Airbus cut you off.
Yeah.
Depart and re-enter.
Oh boy. Yeah, now I'm low again. I'm low again. Yeah, I'm way low. Alright. Try that again. I think once we get the good lineup, I think we'll be alright. Well, hold on. We just might be able to do this. A little low, but... There we go. Alright, we'll get this. I'm okay with being long in the lineup, just because I need to practice lining up on the actual. Okay, all right, let's get some altitude here. Overall, FPS wise, we're okay. I think we're fine on this mission. So 90 is the reciprocal heading. We're okay. Let's flatten out here.
Paddles contact.
All right. Paddles contact. Let's go ahead and see if we can actually do it. I'm going to watch mostly the descent right here until about 0, and then I'm going to start watching the ship. Alright, now I got to start watching the ship. I think this one we might have a good chance. Yep, so don't lose too much. Try not to lose too much altitude. There we go.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
Right for lineup.
Roger ball.
I'm pretty much on the ball right now, so I'll just keep it there.
In close.
And a bolter. But at least we made contact with the runway, so we're getting better. I think VR is definitely a lot different than track IR. So, you know, definitely glad I'm getting to practice in here. Again, I like to get at least 1 or 2 trappings in and then go try it on the other mission. A little low here, 90. There we go. Climb a little bit. And then
Paddles contact.
alright, paddles contact. Let me just keep it at 30 here until I get to 0. And drop it. Alright. We can drop it a lot more. We're way high. But we should be able to recover this. Yeah, 460. Alright, not bad.
Three-quarter mile, call the ball.
310 Hornet ball, 4.6.
Roger ball.
A little low. A little low.
In close.
Yeah, I don't think okay. I settled there at the end, and that's not good. I'm not supposed to settle. Alright, at least we're making contact with the deck, so that's good. Hooks down, everything's good. I might have to start just flying more with the Oculus Rift. Yeah, I don't like how she climbs like that. I need better throttle control here. Now I'm at 980.
Paddles contact.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to drop a lot of altitude. Alright, let me line her up a little better. So when I fly with Track IR, I try to put the velocity vector on the island and it just kind of naturally glides over to the runway. So I'm going to try to do that this time. I'm a little low.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
Ball.
Roger, ball.
See how it just naturally kind of goes there?
In close.
I feel like the throttle's a little different. Yeah, that's just a bounce right there. Whew. Up again. Now it's just a matter of sheer determination. We gotta do this. So, I think I need a longer groove time. .0 at this point. I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds after he calls paddles. If he calls paddles. Alright, let's go. He's not calling paddles. Alright, looking good so far. Try to put the velocity vector on the island right there, lower. Yeah, it just naturally kind of just wants to go to the left, so just kind of have to compensate. Another good bolt. I think it's such different cues when Track IR could zoom in and things like that. I think it's because I'm seeing it in a real time, kind of in a real scenario here. I think that's what's throwing me off, and it's something I just got to get used to. So we'll keep going. And then once we do, we have to do it again, because I just, I want to be able to make sure I'm not just sheer luck.
Paddles contact.
Alright, only 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3, go. Alright, let's get a little altitude.
Past the 180, you're so long in the groove an Airbus cut you off.
Yeah.
Depart and re-enter.
Damn Airbus. Nobody likes those Airbuses anyway. Alright. Ball says I'm low, but I feel like I'm high. Finally caught a what? Let's see what's left. Number 2 iron. Not bad. Alright, we have to give it throttle here. Alright, let's do it again. I did want to see one thing here. Whether you could actually press... No, you can't press this. Ah. Gotta put the... See how close we are. Hold up. Good.
Springfield 1-1. Abort takeoff.
Alright, everything's good.
Springfield 1-1. Taxi to parking area.
Let's do it. Somebody was mentioning that they use the head to look thing, and I'm like, I don't know if I like that. Hold on, we'll climb to get the hook down. Hook's down. Because I like my trackball. I like using the trackball. I don't want to just look at, because when I'm looking away and I have to click on something, like if I want to click on the OBS and I have to look at it, I can do it a lot quicker with the trackball than I can with my head. So I'm just used to the trackball, and I kind of like the trackball for now. So, alright. So now that we have one trap under our belt, let's see if we can repeat it here. It was very odd because the ball said I was very low, and I didn't feel like I was low. I felt like I was kind of on the glide slope, and it was just really weird. But we'll find out here. But the long groove was kind of better for me. Now I'm very low here.
Paddles contact.
Alright. Let's get back to altitude here. Paddles contact. We're still... That's alright. We should be fine. As long as about... I need to be 450 when I level out. So as long as I could do that, it should be okay. At this point, I just need to kind of... That's the thing with these short grooves. It's so... I mean, I understand them, but it's so stressful.
3/4 mile, call the ball.
Ball. 3.0.
Roger ball. In close.
Yeah, see, the ball says I'm low again. See? Number 3 wire, so, you know. Can't argue with that, I guess. I don't know what it is about the ball. Just keep saying I'm low, but seem like I've been fine. All right. Seems like navigating on the deck's been really weird. This is the last update. All right. I need tail hook down.
Springfield 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.92.
Let's do it again. Seems like I'm full throttle, but it's not moving. Alright, let me shut her down. Let me try again. So now we'll take a new jet. There we go. Up, down. So I got most of the commands I could do just with feel, and that's fine for track IR. So that's really what I want to be. I know where my my other stuff is over here, my panel is, so I can do most things by feel, so I'm okay with that. The one things I really don't like is radio controls, and I think I could probably do voice command for that. I just have to train the voice command to do it a little better, because right now it's not working very well. Wait for the paddle score. Alright, let's go in. He's probably going to yell at me for being long in the groove, but whatever. As far as HUD, I could read the numbers really easily. The HUD's great. I have no problem reading the HUD. DDIs are a little bit harder to read, but I mean, if I focus on them, it's fine. Alright. I'm at 400, so right where I should be. He didn't yell at me that I'm long in the groove, so like I didn't tell me the paddles either, so it looks like it's saying I'm low. Not lined up well, but second wire. So if you keep score at home, that's a 2-wire twice and 1 3-wire. Alright, we'll do one more here.
Fuel low.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Low.
Put the bar down. And
Springfield 1-1. You are cleared for takeoff when ready. Climb 300 at QFE 29.92.
oh shit. Hold on. I turned on the AP by accident.
Fuel low.
Yeah, I heard you the first time.
Fuel low.
Flip down. I hate when she climbs like that right off the bat. Whee! Alright, let's turn. Don't have a lot of fuel, so we better hit that. So as you can see, now that I've kind of got used to it, I've been able to hit the cat every time. You know, not as much boltering, which is good. Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm perfect on this yet. It's still, I'm confused why it says I'm low, when I think I'm pretty high coming in, but alright, we're going. Seems like the paddle's calls not working. Yeah, at this rate you want to be at 500, and I'm a little low, but let's get up to. Yeah, because I need to be at 450 when I level off. Now I feel like I'm really high. I'm going to drop, which I don't like to do. There we go, there we go. Be Get bolted.
Fuel low.
Yep.
Fuel low.
I felt bad at the end there. I wasn't keeping the velocity vector at the right place. But I guess I might be missing the ball because I can't see it that close. I'm misreading it as being low, but it might be right on. So I'll have to see if I can look at it better. Alright. There we go. Now we're really high. See if we can save it here. Yeah, we're actually okay. Right now, I think the ball is telling me I'm a little low, but I can't see it really well. Yeah, that's definitely low. Alright. Oh, we're desperately low on fuel. Alright. One more chance here at this point. Hopefully I won't need another landing, because at this point, I don't think I can make it to the KC either. Alright, focus, focus. Get a longer groove time. Let's get this right. You got this. You got this. See, I think I got a little too confident with those. That I got all those traps in, and then I got a little too cocky, and I got a little too confident, and now I'm screwing up. I think that's what happens. The carrier landings will keep you kind of, you know, in check there. Good, looking good. A little low, but at this point, I'd rather be a little. No, actually, I thought it was right on board. Third wire. Alright, so we'll call it on that one. That was really good. Alright, so let's go back to my mission and see if we could just do one or two with mine. Whew. Very intensive. This is my training mission that I use. It's got a lot of stuff in it, which I like. And it kind of, you know, I can practice my skills on this, you know, from going to carrier to dropping bombs to, you know, air-to-air, refueling and everything. So it definitely is more intensive. There's tons of objects in here. So it'll be interesting to see how she is flying wise. Because last time when I came back to the deck, it was very, very rough to kind of see things. I don't know if that attributed with me hitting the back of the boat. Could be. I don't know. But I know, I think my aircraft that I usually take is pretty armed. So what I'll do is I'll just drop the weapons as soon as I take off, and we'll circle around. All right, blue. And we'll take this one. I'm not going to worry about these. Let me go fly. So I'm looking at the frame rate is a lot lower. It's about 20 lower actually. And I don't know if it's because of the mission itself, or there's lots more things here on the deck. So we'll see how she feels. I mean, right now she doesn't feel too bad. So I was looking. Yeah, I've got full fuel, so definitely heavy. There we go.
Flight controls. Flight controls.
There's a carrier right there. So I want to be 270. Yeah, so you can see the frame rate's at 23. I think there might be too many objects for it on the carrier. So we'll see. I might have to tone down the mission here. Alright, 400. Let's climb here. We'll do kind of a long groove. Hook is down. Everything is good. Overall, looking around, it's not that bad, but looking at the FPS, it's definitely big difference between this mission and the other one. Let me turn around. I don't know if turning things further down will help, but I guess I'll have to do just a normal track IR flight and see the difference. The difference is the same kind of between track IR flight and non-track IR flight. If I'm losing about 20 frames per second on this mission between track IR flight and non-track IR flight, then maybe it is just this mission. And it could very well be. I mean, this mission is very intensive. See the different airplanes there. Definitely settled on that one, but let's see. I got the fourth wire. Alright, let's do another one real quickly. Looks like there's different carriers than the other one as well. I'll have to see what the difference is. Okay. Hook is up. like that just kind of positions you back into it. Alright, let us take off again. Let's do it one more time. Yeah, the carrier definitely looks weird, like different than the other carrier, and I was having an easier time seeing the other carrier as well. So maybe I need to change up my carrier here. Could be that. I'm also a lot heavy, about 3,000 pounds over where I should be, fuel-wise, but that's all right. Now, spec-wise, I am running a GTX 1070, and it is, I do got 32 gigs of RAM, like they recommended, so I'm not sure exactly. Well, I mean, this is a pretty loaded out mission, so we'll have to see. Let me get some long groove time just because the carrier is different. Alright. I think it's also Persian Gulf versus, you know, Black Caucasus. I don't know. Could be multiple things. I have found that the Persian Gulf map does drain a little more FPS here and there, especially in the Dubai, you know, not Dubai, the big cities. Yeah, here we go, here we go. Trying to line her up a little better here. I'm definitely low. Bolter. Woo! Save that one. I'm going to come in a little higher this time. See if that helps. Yeah, we're not flying AUA anymore. Let's get back to AOA here. Alright, back on AOA. We're going to climb a little bit. There we go. Alright, let's go back in. So I think with with Oculus, you definitely got to maneuver your head a little more, and it's more strainful. And my shoulder's actually hurting me. I didn't notice my shoulder hurting me before, but since I'm straining my head back and forth, I have noticed that a lot. And I am using, at this point, the VR settings. Probably have mentioned that, and I did turn down like the preload stuff and some other stuff as well, so this is what VR tells me I should be at. fast. Well, hello. There we go. Low again. Alright, well, at least we have plenty of fuel. Felt like I was lined up pretty well. I mean, not 100% lined up on the runway correctly. I gotta work on that, but I guess I should probably make a video of me actually doing this with Track IR to see, so you have a comparison to see how I'm doing. Yeah. Let me, alright, seems like I'm still on a good AUA. I'm a little high. I don't know if I can actually recover this, but we'll find out here in a second. Looking good, 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 looking good. Woo! See which wire hit. That is a 3-wire, baby. Alright, I'm gonna call on that. So, overall, I need a lot of practice in VR with carrier landings, but I'll have to do some testing on that one mission, because it definitely seems like that one mission in Persian Gulf is sucking up a lot of FPS versus just the standard mission in Black Hawk. So I'll keep you posted.